We are popping them out. So we're gonna be doing another one. Let's see. Binary search, sliding window, 2-pointer arrays, and hashing. We'll do another sliding window. I like the way this one felt, so we'll see if we could take on a medium. Let's see. See if we have any submissions for this one. No, we do not. All right. Given a string S, find the length of the largest substring without duplicate characters. A substring is a contiguous sequence of characters within a string. So I've got to do my intro. Hey guys, Dev by Angel. Hey, what's that in there? You know what I mean? But all right. So let's take this one for instance. You guys know I love my comments, right? All right. So we know this one's gonna be a sliding window. We can just get rid of all this, right? So we would have our. So if anything, this one seems like another in the same way instead of like, yeah. So this is gonna be an LR. So we'll have our left equals 0, right is equal to 1. We'll have while right is within the bounds with is less than length of S, right? We'll have, so we gotta add them. So when we're thinking of without duplicate characters, first thing you see without duplicate, so if we're not duplicating, you know what that means? A set. So we'll have, what should we name it? We should have, we can name it long sub equal to set. That's how you create a hash set right there. All right. So what we'll do is if SL, we'll always check with the right if anything. So this would be 0. If S right in, if we do is in, no, I think it's just in long, yeah, in long sub, then we'll have to So let's say here, if anything, let's get it all the way down here because this is what we're actually using it for, right? So here R now finds Z. So if S right is in, so here we have our, let's create our hash set, right? We're gonna have Z, X, Y, and right. If S right is in long sub, what we have to do is we have to increment this one, push this one forward, and then we push the right one forward again. So is in, or yeah, so we're gonna do L left plus equals 1. Let's gonna increment that one, right? So now we're at here. And then we'll do else. So if this one is not in right here, so if anything, we'll just leave R like that. So if this one's not in, so we're gonna reiterate, R is still here. Oh, do we have to remove it? No, because it's a hash set, right? Yeah. So we don't need to worry about removing them. So it's gonna check to see, right? And if anything, we'll do right plus equals 1, and else if this one, so technically this one's not in it, right? So if Z is not in, then so else, so if SR is not in long sub, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add it. Else we have to do long sub dot, it's dot add for hash sets, dot add S right, right? So, and then it's going to continue doing that. However, we define the longest substring. So what we're gonna do, so we'd have like a max function somewhere, right? I don't know if we're, I mean, I guess we could do length of sub, maybe. We'll have, up here, we're gonna have length, I guess you can say. It's a good, given find the length of the longest substring without duplicate characters. Doesn't even tell me, wants to give me like a variable name. We'll do size. Size equal to 0. And then we'll do in here dot add and dot. I feel better removing it, right? So if anything, we have to remove it first. So before we move this one, we're back to here, right? If SR is in, then we're gonna do long sub dot remove. I think that's how you're moving hash sets. Yeah. Remove S left. Right? Remove that. Then we're gonna increment it. And then we'll just leave that. So that way it goes through it again and then it adds it. And now we have to add the size in here somewhere. So before we remove, I would say we gotta check the size, right? So let's go back. So we'll have ooh. So we'll have size is equal to max size and then long sub. Can we do length of long sub? Something like that. I don't know if that'll work. So here, this should, right now it's gonna have a length of, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? And it's gonna remove it, dot remove, so this is gone. I'll increment this. So now we're gonna go through here again. S, right, this one, it's not in, so we're gonna add it. Now it's added. And we're gonna, all the way to increment. Right plus equals 1. And then we're gonna go up. Now we're at X. It's not in. Oh, is it? It is. So Z. So X is in. So the same thing. It's gonna check the size. Size equal max size. So it's gonna compare 3 to 3. So it's gonna go wherever. Now we're gonna remove. And left plus equals 1. Now we're at Y. And then it goes again. X isn't in. So we're gonna add X. And we're gonna check the size. Yep. We're gonna go here. Y. Okay, this is a horrible problem. Alright, I think this should get it. It's doing the same integer over and over again. Alright, so, and then we return size. Let's see. Boom. Alright, so man, let's see. I knew that. How's that 1? What? How is blank 1? So there's nothing in here. Is that like a parameter I skipped over? So we can do 1 in here, I guess. Something like that. It's the same exact thing. Why it just flipped up on me? The space. That's why. Hold on. And the other one, it was so there's no space there. So it counts spaces too. So this one accepts it, right? But the other one has a space in between. Expected output 1. Man, I guess we could check the max again here, right? Let's see if that works. Where's space? So I guess you could do that, yeah. Because this one, the longest dot sub, so the right one was the if, so it wasn't, and then, okay, I guess. Yeah, so basically, so the reason we were getting that error, here's our test case. So I can actually just write it down here. So the reason we were getting that error was because S equaled basically a blank string with a space in between. So S, well, left and right were equal to it, right? Left, right. It was equal to that. However, so if S right is in long substring, it's not. So our long sub right now is empty. There's nothing in there. So it's not in there, so it's going to go to the else statement, right? It's going to add that. It's going to add this right here. So now we have a blank in here. And it's going to add, well, it's going to increment right to that. And then before we didn't have this, so we were just returning the 0. Because, let's see, we remove this. So once it does that, right is now out of bounds. So now we're cooked, right? So now we're just returning that. So that's why we got to add that there. I don't know if the time complexity is right. Because we did use, because this is finding the length of it. I don't know. I think this should still be O of n, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that is longest substring without repeating characters. This is the code. Any questions, feel free to reach out. Be happy to answer them. May do one more today and then call it a day. But I love grinding out these LeetCode problems, especially when you're doing YouTube videos. I definitely recommend, if you're going to be doing LeetCode or LeetCode, any of these like technical questions, record yourself, post it, give yourself an incentive to do it. It makes me happy, so that way I'm able to talk it out, do it. Before I was doing this, I was just driving myself crazy. So thank you guys for watching, and again, see you guys in the next one.